What do you think about this event? Did you enjoy your evening?
It was wonderful to see all the public servants being honored and seeing everyone kind of come together and acknowledge the theme of the night, which was Stronger Together. So it was very nice.
What's your definition of public hero?
It's funny. I shy away from being called a hero, and I obviously got a hero award, but I think it's people who really sacrifice and go out there and give of their time and their effort to help the community to find solutions to real life problems. So that can be a whole lot of different things. It's not just us in law enforcement or fire folks running into buildings and things like that. I think a hero can be a lot of things. People who are advocating for the community and giving a piece of themselves to make this community a better place.
Yeah, I agree. And what's your message to people who want to become local heroes and public heroes?
I just say, I'll reiterate what I said this evening, is fall in love with the community that you serve, and everything else will follow.
How was the evening? Did you like the event that happened today?
Yes, I thought it was really well attended, and I thought the people who received the awards, the heroes, our heroes tonight, they each shared their personal story, which I thought was very moving. It showed really so much energy, passion, resilience, perseverance, real commitment to do the right thing and to really serve others. And they understood that their career was not about them, it was about helping other people. Every single one of them. Really remarkable stories.
Yeah. And what do you think about the importance of such events to foster meaningful connections and just to appreciate the service that people did throughout their careers?
Yeah, well, I think, of course, I was the MC, so what am I going to say? But I thought that this was excellent.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I've been to the Peace Islands events in the past, and I think that, we like positivity. I mean, there's so much negativism out there in the news, that there's so much negative information out there, and here you had people like this beautiful woman right here, Stephanie, who is committed to making a difference in the lives of others. And I think these are great events. I think we should have more of them, and people need to be recognized because other people kind of look at it and say they're going to learn from it. I want to learn from their example, learn from the example of I overcame these hardships, these challenges, these barriers, and I was still able to do a lot and to still help my community. So I think we need to do a lot of these.
Yeah. Today, sir, you were granting awards to people, to public heroes, and I'm really curious, what's your definition of a public hero?
Well, until this moment, I didn't have a definition, so I'm coming up with it as we speak. But I would say, did you run out of film? Okay. So I would say it is really someone who acts with humility and believes in service. Service not to enhance one's own reputation or career, but because they really care about other people and they really want to make a difference, a real positive difference in the lives of others.
Yeah. I totally agree with you. And my final question would be, what's your message to people who want to become a public hero, a hero who can contribute to the nation and just to the community?
Well, first of all, I think you need to study and learn, and you need to be open to learning openly, with an open mind, and learning with a sense that no one knows everything. As a matter of fact, the most brilliant, the Einsteins of the world, know very little.
Yeah.
And we only know what appears like we know a lot relative to other people is really even a little in the areas that they know a lot of, because we're learning every day. So my belief is that you have to begin with a baseline of total humility, realizing that you are a human being and humans are imperfect. And so we need to understand that also we're joined with everyone else in the world through a common humanity. And so we need to be kind to ourselves, kind to other people, in bringing that sense of humility and humanity together in the sense of what can I do to really help the community, first of all, ourselves, our family, our community, and our society. There has to be, I think, for a lot of people I see going into public service, especially in the political level, it's all about themselves. It's about their egos, it's about their ambition, it's about their money, it's about how they're seen on TV, how many times. But that's not a hero in my view. As a matter of fact, that's the antithesis of a hero. A hero is somebody who is committed passionately to making a difference in the lives of other people in a positive way and working at it every single day.
My evening was wonderful, and I really appreciate the event that the Peace Islands Institute has put on. The meal was fantastic, but the conversation and the company was even better. And I think what is great is to see not only the community that's here, but the many familiar faces that I saw in the room and the community that we're already a part of that's outside of this event in particular. But it was a wonderful night to be celebrated, but also to hear each other's experience, making a more just and a more peaceful world. I think events like this are very important and very, very helpful. A lot of times with the folks who are honored here and who are present tonight are working in very tense circumstances or on very tough situations. And so to pause and to celebrate and to share a meal together and just to enjoy company and to talk about and celebrate the good is a very good thing. And so very appreciative to be a part of that here. Geez, I haven't quite thought about my definition of a public hero. But I would say it's somebody who is given the opportunity to serve the public, whether it's through their job, whether it's through volunteer time, or really any way to serve the public and understands what that opportunity is and takes advantage of it to do some level of good. It's like throwing a stone in a lake. That stone, regardless of how big it is, will have ripple effects and go on beyond that. And so I think a public hero is anybody who understands that they can be that stone and really affect some good.
Yeah.
Well, I would say, I certainly didn't seek out becoming a public hero and certainly appreciate the honor. But my message is that you really can do small things to have big impacts. And in my remarks, I'd said, if being a champion or being an ally isn't ready, you're not ready for that or interested in that type of engagement, just be someone who's open-minded, someone who's respectful, and treats everybody you come across with dignity. And you'll find yourself finding more situations where you have commonality with other people and opportunities to really build collaboration and build coalition.
My evening was wonderful. Just so honored to be celebrated by Peace Island Institute, and it just means so much that my work is being received well throughout the community. I think events like this are very important because oftentimes people in our career fields, we work very diligently, and we don't take a time to take a breath and appreciate the work that we do. So for an entity such as Peace Islands to recognize us and bring everyone together who's doing common work is just such a great opportunity for us to sit back and realize, wow, the work that we're doing is so instrumental to the community and people truly do appreciate it. A public hero is someone who is selfless, someone who strives for the greater good to do best for mankind. And that's what I try to do, as well as the other recipients of the award today. As you heard, Ms. Stephanie's son staying up till 4 o'clock in the morning, writing articles and translating papers. So we're all dedicated to our craft. So I think this award ceremony and the awards are truly appropriate, and I'm just so humble and honored to receive them. My message is, you have to do it with passion. You're not always going to be thanked by the public, but you have to work on the behalf of the public. And sometimes they don't see what you're doing and they can't immediately appreciate it. But you just have to strive to do better for the public and for mankind in general.
How was the evening? Did you enjoy this event?
It was great. I enjoyed it, and the best thing was seeing all these friends of mine. Everybody, I know so many people. I mean, like William and I, we were on a program in Germany together. I've known Randy I know all these people, and it's great to show, the whole idea about coming together and working together, it's a testament to what we saw today. That's, I think, the most important thing that something like this does, is it furthers the relationships, it makes people work together. And like Jacqueline said, you're not going to do these good things that you want to do unless you have communications with everybody and relationships. So you can pick up the phone and say, hey, this happened, or I need to talk to that person. And then, they come to you as friends and colleagues. So it's important. The public hero. Oh, everybody there was a hero. But it's someone who does something, first, I don't think I deserve to be a public hero, but I'm grateful to get it. But I think what happens is, it's everyone who does things for the betterment of others, right? Yeah. None of these people thought of themselves first. So you think of the community, you think of your colleagues, you think of the country. So. And
what's your message to people who want to become a public hero, like me, like other young participants who really admire you and want to strive to become really important people to community?
Well, work hard, but maintain relationships with people. Yeah. I mean, like all these people, I know some of these people for 20, 25 years, and work together. And don't take credit for everything. Let other people take credit. Work together, work cooperatively, and make sure that when you do that, you're doing for a greater good. So, don't worry. A lot of people just work for themselves, and that's okay. Some people need that. You have to take care of your family. But always think of your neighbor, your friends, and your community.
I really enjoyed this evening. It's such a wonderful night. You can see the full house, such diverse crowd, and people coming together with the same passion about public service. And I really want to say thank you again to Peace Island Institute for all the hard work to put this wonderful event together. I know there's so much detailed work behind the scene that we cannot see. We take the easy part to come here to enjoy the wonderful moment, even the great food. But you guys, all the volunteers, staffs, work so hard to make this happen. Thank you so much. I think it's very important to have this kind of event to cultivate the heart and the culture and encourage the tradition of appreciation. We need to be grateful to everyone around us, whoever does whatever to help each other. And I love tonight's theme, which is Together Stronger. When such a diverse crowd together, when we are united together, we are stronger. Nowadays, we have so many challenges impacting so many people in so much different ways. We need to listen to each other, what are the challenges in front of each other, and come together with the heart and also with the wisdom to come up with the solution to overcome the challenges. So together we're stronger. Both words, public and hero, are very big words for me. Still at this moment, even holding this heavy plate in my hands, I'm still personally not sure if I ever enough to be called a hero, because hero is such a huge word. But also, public is also a big word in the terms of when people have the heart for the benefit of the public, the people and the circle and the community beyond themselves, then the person's heart and vision will become so big, so huge. But together, the words to put the two big words together, public hero, then I think actually everyone can be public hero as long as we do, no matter how big thing or how tiny thing, for the benefit of others, then we're serving the public, then we become the hero to each other, to the people that you care about. Just believe in yourself and follow your passion, follow your heart. Like as I shared earlier, that even it took me a long time to convince myself, stop being very uncomfortable, being shy when people call me a leader. But take it, and everyone can be leader. Everyone can be a hero when you do things with a good heart for others' benefit. And as we just said, that everyone can be a public hero and leader. Thank you.
Oh my God, it was phenomenal. I am just speechless. I loved it. So happy to have been a part of it. Excited just to have been nominated, but just, I guess, overwhelmed that I was even selected. So beautiful evening. Everything was so well put together. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry that it has to end. I was the first one here. It looks like I'm the last one to leave. I don't want it to end. I think it's very much needed because there are so many people. I consider myself a servant. I'm not the head of my division, but we are the grunt workers. We do it. We love what we do. We connect the dots, and it's just important to remember the worker bees. It's important to remember the worker bees. Yeah, very important. Someone that does what they do for the love of connecting the community, understanding the community, wanting to help make a change in the community. Someone who has a passion for people to just help with issues that need to be addressed and hopefully work together to resolve them. Just loving what you do. Again, loving people, wanting to make a difference. Like, I'm still in shock that I was even selected. I can't believe. I know I do the work because I love people and I love helping and I love connecting the dots. That's my love language, just creating smiles. So you can't do it going in wanting to be recognized. It has to be you do it and then, oh my gosh, I'm being recognized. It has to be a surprise, not something you're looking for. Because if you're looking for it, then you're not doing it for the right reasons. It has to come from the heart.